We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players. And before we get going,
Well, guys,
outstanding, DA. Thank you. Smitty, two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight. But 20 years ago, it probably would have played out a little bit differently.
Yeah, totally right. I can remember when you throw the ball, you isolate the bigs on the blocks, Kevin. You wait till they get double teamed. They take up most of the shot clock, and then they kick it out to you at the last minute, and that's where you shot the three. Right now, as you know, we see the game right now where the lane is wide open, and it's played at a faster pace.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with Sharch. Then there's Teague. Dunn kicks to Allen. To the inside. Markkanen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He's a deadly shot maker after setting the pick. Markkanen can roll to the cup or pop out for the jumper.
Teague deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Sharch. Clock at 6. Over Levine. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Allen with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Markkanen dishes to Carter. Shoots over Towns. And it's Carter missing.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
And stolen by Dunn. Bean passes to Allen. Feeds it to Markkanen. That one's not going to go. Wiggins with some nice D. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And unfortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting team and really had no answers.
Well, they still should have been more active on defense, giving those guys a run for their money.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Allen against Wiggins. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Allen.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Stolen by Allen. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Incredibly swift in the open floor. You can tell that's where Dunn feels most comfortable.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Chris Dunn on top. Tyus Jones fourth.
Between these two guys, it's been quite a month of thievery. Just look at the steals for them over that period of time.
And it's Wiggins missing. And so Allen will bring it up for Chicago. Towns with the steal. Pass to Teague. Outside, Towns. Passes to Wiggins. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Down low. It's 2-on-1. Here's Sharch and slam dunk by Sharch.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Allen inside, covered by Wiggins. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Done against Teague. Five to shoot. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Markkanen pulls it in. Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. They double him with Wiggins. It's stolen by Teague. Sharge has the open look, drains it from beyond the arc. Sharge has got 7 points.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Done outside. Back to Allen. Markkanen down low. Sharge is there. Markkanen can't get it to go.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Sharge nails them both.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Allen against Wiggins. Levine kicks to Allen. Inside. Clock at 6. Carter dish it to Allen. Towns with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Allen. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Lauri Markkanen out of Finland, an extremely high skill level to his game. Smitty, is he a finished product?
Not at all. With his passion for the game, he's only going to get better and better. Some 7-footers don't have that drive. He does, Kevin.
That's tipped.
Markkanen with the nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
Allen finds Levine. The pass to Allen. Yep, that one goes. Allen's got 6 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Teague against Dunn. Okogie. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time.
Allen passes to Markkanen. Back to Allen. And the rejection by Towns. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Some changes for Chicago. Marjanovic checked in for Carter. Jabari Parker comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Evans in for Chris Dunn. And a change for the Timberwolves. Jones is checked in.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Bulls trail by 7. Now Allen. 6 points for him. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
Moutier, he's checked in for the Bulls. It's stolen by Jones. He kicks it to Sharge. Here's McCray, covered by Evans. Right side Jones. It's deflected. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bulls making a switch here. Stolen by Allen. On the court for Minnesota. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Teague. Then there's Towns. Here's Levine. That shot no good. And Minnesota now the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the 76ers played some superb ball. He had 52 points and also found a lot of open guys with a big assist total. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
Knocked loose and stolen by Dunn. From 17 feet out, and it falls over the rim and in. And now a three-point Chicago lead.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Allen against Wiggins. Back to Towns. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the Suns matchup, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back, but they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
Towns down low, defended by Carter. 6 to shoot. Teague against Dunn. A three-pointer. Wiggins. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Chicago leading by 5. Now here's Allen. He's got 12. Pass to Levine. Now here's Allen. Carter outside. Over Towns. Here's Allen. Wiggins with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside, Towns. Okogie. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. To the middle, Towns with the steal. Down low, Okogie. That shot is off. Nice D from Levine. Allen outside. To the paint. And another turnover here by Chicago. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. A look at Chicago. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Raptors. Right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
Markkanen kicks to Allen. Back to Markkanen. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Done against T. Knocked loose. Towns dishes to T. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Markkanen passes to Levine. The shot, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dunn kicks to Allen. the corner, it's Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I love the technique he uses, leveraging his position down low, then just using sheer size to snatch the rebound.
Down low, Wiggins. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Done against Wiggins. Now here's Allen. Not a lot of room. Back to Dunn. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And here comes the break. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup. He has 7.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Allen outside to the middle. And here's Wiggins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. Great look, but off the mark.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Levine inside the three-point line. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Bulls lead by 1. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts.
You look at Lauri Markkanen, he's a 7-foot fluid basketball player. Most European players not known for their athleticism, but his mobility is pretty good for a player his size. You know what I'll tell you? He's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Allen, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead. Timberwolves shooting reasonably well, 45%. And Markkanen, still young, he'll look to add strength as his career continues.
And if he does, Kevin, his future is probably at the center position. It's not about bulk. You've got to be strong to weather that physicality inside.
A nice shot by Teague.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is staying in front of Teague when he shows off his handle like that.
Dunn dishes to Allen. Pass to Levine. Dunn outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
That's the modern day NBA. Complain about the call and hope the next one goes your way.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jabari Parker comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Evans in for Chris Dunn. To the left wing. Parker finds Allen. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Outside, Towns. Okogie, guarded by Levine. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Allen. He's got 16. He dishes it to Carter, and the foul on Andrew Wiggins. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Allen in at the small forward. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots. You are in rhythm. On defense, the Bulls, 3-point lead.
To the middle. He had stolen by Carter.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Down low. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 6.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Teague against Allen. Back to Carter. Dunn passes to Allen. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And that one's good. Wiggins, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Levine finds Allen. Markkanen from outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Okogie, a 3-pointer off the mark. Steve, we know plenty of NBA players who are still inconsistent at the free throw line. Just how much of a skill issue is free throw shooting and how much is mental?
You know, I think for a lot of guys that are up in size, just being able to shoot the basketball. I tried it shooting a volleyball when your hands are so big, and that is tough, and that's a skill. But then I see a lot of guys mentally, you can tell is bothering them because they change their routine from year after year. They keep finding different ways. They have to get comfortable, put in the work, and just stick to it. I think they go to too many different these shooting coaches saying, I have a quick fix. And usually it doesn't work, the quick fix.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Zach LaVine. He's been a factor for them over the last month. 16th in shooting percentage. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And he's a guy who would rather pass the ball off than take a bad shot. Completely unselfish. Unbelievable. I love the way he plays. Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the 2nd half. To the paint. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the paint. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
Markkanen passes to Allen. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Okogie, guarded by Levine, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The Timberwolves gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Moutier, he's checked in for Chris Dunn.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Unloads from 13. And Carter with the basket on the assist for Moutier.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
But it's not just the size, it's the natural feel for the mid-range game. Not everyone has it.
Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Allen kicks to Markkanen. From deep 3-point range, Allen's shot is off. Minnesota in the lead. Okogie, guarded by Levine. And slam dunk by Sharp.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
This is where Markkanen is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
Towns finds Wiggins. Back to Towns. Towns is doubled. It's stolen by Allen. Carter on the wing. Jacks up a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Good on the bucket. And that's now 18 points for Dario Saric.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Allen passes to Markkanen. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Since day one, there was never any doubt that Markkanen could score, but we didn't know he'd be this prolific.
Okogie, guarded by Levine, from 12 feet out. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, and stolen by Jeff Teague. And here we go, Saric all alone. And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and backcourt for the Timberwolves.
It's been the guards who dominated the ball, but really in a good way, creating opportunities for their teammates, and that's something they'll look to continue here down the stretch.
Chicago making some changes. Parker comes in for Carter, and it's Evans in for Moutier. Allen kicks to Evans. Passes it to Parker. Allen inside. Charge is there. And that one, good. 22 points for Allen.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
And slam dunk by Saric.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
Levine finds Allen. Some solid defense from Saric. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. McCray takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead. Allen passes to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Saric against Parker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Some smaller players spend most of their time on the perimeter. .146 left to play here in the third. Allen's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 10. Kicks it out to Jones. And it's off from three-point range. And Chicago shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Allen's shot is off.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Jones looking for an opening. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Parker kicks to Evans. Here's Allen. Another one goes. Incredible.
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing third all time for scoring in a season. It's stolen by Allen.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Allen with the rebound. In the corner, Marjanovic with it over Lopez. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket for Marjanovic. A big-time effort for Dario Saric, providing a lot of energy for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Minnesota, Kyle O'Quinn out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Jones. Bulls trail by 8. Dunn passes to Allen. Marjanovic with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
Carter, he's checked in for Chicago.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Now Wiggins. Inside. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Allen, yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
Back to O'Quinn, and O'Quinn slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Here's Allen. Back to Parker. Count it.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead early. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his 1st foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Towns, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Wiggins missing. Bulls trail by 7. Now here's Allen. Outside, Levine. Right at the free throw line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I love how he's been more patient in this second half, shooting only the shots he feels he can make.
Right side, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Done against Teague. Kicks it to Wiggins. High post shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Parker, and the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Jabari Parker. Teague against Dunn. Here's Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Andrew Wiggins, the #1 overall pick back in 14. Great bloodlines, the son of pro athletes. The game just seems to come easy to him.
You know, Greg, the game comes so easy to Wiggins, but some say he needs to be more assertive, more aggressive. Do you see that?
I mean, high expectations for a player that was taken first overall. The length and athleticism should enable him to impact the game in so many ways. But, you know, his motor doesn't always rev high enough to take advantage.
Dunn kicks to Allen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Dunn against Teague. They get a hand on it. Just 4 to shoot. He tries for 3. Carter with the block. Allen finds Levine. Here's Wiggins. And the layup's good off the glass. Wiggins has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Teague the pass to Towns. Wiggins against Allen. Here's Towns. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Here's Allen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Allen's got 30.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Free throw good. Teague.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Sharge checked in for Minnesota.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
Allen kicks to Markkanen. Back to Allen. So the wing on the left. Lock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Allen's got 32 points.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Wiggins finds Towns. Back to Wiggins. Allen with the rebound.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Andrew Wiggins.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less.
What I like about Zach LaVine right now, he's really finding ways to get to the line more. Zach LaVine, he has the mentality of a go-to scorer. He's got the confidence to take and make tough contested shots.
Good on the 13-footer. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them, late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
And here is Allen. Markkanen passes to Levine. He kicks it to Allen. Unable to get that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Sharch. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep three-point range, and again, no good by Chicago. Timberwolves leading by 8. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Wiggins has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Carter kicks to Allen. And another one.
His offensive arsenal has been on full display all season long.
You're right. Now tied for third place. Points in a single season. Wiggins outside. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Markkanen. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns is...
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 11-point game. Allen dishes to Markkanen. From 13, that's good on the jump shot.
You have to be impressed with the way this kid shoots the ball. Markkanen built for that mid-range game.
Tipped away. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Minnesota calls timeout. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He wanted his guys to stay intense. He said, if any of you think this game's over, you're wrong, and you can sit next to me. We've still got a lot of work to do. No let-ups at the defensive end of the floor. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Wiggins, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins has got 28.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kicks it out to Allen. On the wing, Levine. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And stolen by Wiggins. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Okogie. The second effort. And Wiggins with the layup. And now an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Plenty of space. It's hauled in by the Bulls. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Carter. That one goes in.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Outside, Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
Steve, now that you've had a little time away from the game as a player, what are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing? He got it again! Sensational!
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into third place for most points in a season. Amazing! Minnesota making a switch here. Jones has checked in.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And so T gets 2 free throws. Here's Dunn. Carter outside. Markkanen kicks to Allen. Good on the three-point shot. Allen's got 40 points.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 9. We've got 1:13 left in the game. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the 4th. And the Bulls, another 3.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Dunn shot's good.
Look at Chris Dunn. How important is that for him to hit big shots?
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Every little bit helps. Outstanding work hitting those free throws.
Allen kicks to Markkanen. Shoots it up. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Not only can you count on Markkanen to give you points, he can do it when it matters most.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. .36 seconds left in the game. Jones drives in, and the basket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Dunn kicks to Allen. Offline with his 3. And the foul on Wendell Carter. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
You know, this part of the game, focus on good execution. The rest will take care of itself.
Here's Blakeney. Allen outside from past the arc. Doesn't go that time. Minnesota with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Jones. And so Minnesota takes the win.